Welcome to the video today, guys. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about how to schedule in your life in the now journal when you've got family, when you've got children, when you've got a partner, when you've got other stuff in your life which is demanding your time. And you know you want to write in your journal because you know how effective it is, because I've been banging on about it for blooming months. And when you write in your journal, the powerful message, the powerful energy that's created within you really launches your energy and launches those rockets of desire out into the universe, so that you're manifesting frequently the things that you want rather than things that are just happening as a result of your set point of vibration. So yeah, when you've got kids, it is harder. And I think as part of the Art of Now, part of my mission is to help people who have got families to implement these really simple tools to their children, but not forgetting your practice as well, because you are the key. If you're not looking after you, then you can't expect to be giving your best to other people. Now, as I've told you before, I am a mum of three. I've got an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. Now, the 1.5-year-old is this tiny, oh wait, he's not so tiny, but he is just full of mischief. He's into everything. Now, if I was to try and write my journal when he's around, I'm not going to get very far with it. Now, I do try and recommend people write their journal at peaceful time. So for some of you, that might mean getting up earlier in the morning before the kids get up. I've tried that before, but sometimes when I'm awake and when I put the light on, then it's like the kids like, oh, mum's awake. We need sweeties, we need crisps, we need to be fed. Mom. So that didn't work for me. What does work for me is just going about my morning as normal. So I get up with the kids, go downstairs, we potter about, we do our gratitudes, we do our magic moments, we take some dancing, we get really excited about what the day has in store for us. Then I take the older two off to school, Connor goes for a nap, and that's when I sit down and that's when I do my spiritual ritual. I write in my journal, I meditate, I take count of what's going on around me. So I'm not fussing over, when am I going to get it done? Oh, I never get peace to get it done. Oh, I don't get time to meditate. You have to make the time. When you realise how powerful these tools are in your spiritual practice, or just in life in general, if you're not really wanting to be that spiritual, if you're not really wanting to get too hippie with it, you don't have to. But meditation is so powerful, so powerful. And even if it's just 5 minutes, it doesn't need to be half an hour. Even if it's just 5 minutes, you can squeeze that into your day somehow. Now, that might mean that you send your partner off to work, you send your kids downstairs to watch telly, you put them in, give them some breakfast, and then maybe come back upstairs and do a 5-minute meditation. Or wait until they've gone to school. If there's a little gap, maybe you go to work early and you sit in the car park for 5 minutes and meditate in your car. You don't have to be in a serene environment in order for you to get that meditation in. And your gratitude list, you could be just adding to that throughout your day. It doesn't need to be, I'm going to set aside 20 minutes tonight and I'm going to write my gratitudes. You have to be realistic. If you want to start manifesting things, if you want the universe to turn up for you, then you have to do your part as well. Now, that does make finding that time in the day that you can spend doing something for you, because a lot of the time we can be guilty of just scrolling on social media for no reason. And sometimes half an hour's gone by, like, what did I even come on here for? Oh yeah, I can't remember. I thought it was somebody's birthday. I was going on to say happy birthday. Oh well. And then before you know it, half an hour's wasted. You haven't achieved anything, but yet you've just stared at other people's day or whatever, some funny cat videos. And as funny as they are, but it's not productive, and that's time that could have been spent working on you and developing you and your life and making things better for you. So as a mum, as a wife, as a partner, as a friend, we do have life to contend with. And yeah, it's a great idea being able to set aside half an hour of your day that you can do your spiritual practice, but do you know what, realistically, you just have to accept that, as a mum or as a dad, other people do come first. So don't give yourself a hard time if you haven't managed to write in your journal that day. Maybe do it at night time before you go to bed. I mean, I do strongly recommend that journal writing is done in the morning, because it does set your day for the most incredible energy. You know, it really does launch you forward in your day, and you know what you're going out there to achieve that day. You know that you're resilient, you know that you're limitless, you know that you're powerful, you know you're on a mission to whatever your goal is in life, whether it's you're working towards your next promotion, you're working towards your children sleeping through the night. You know that your energy has to be on point in order for these things to manifest. So by doing them in the morning, it is really, really powerful. So you could try getting up early in the morning. Didn't work for me, but works for a lot of other people. Don't give yourself a hard time. You could do it as a vocal thing in the shower. Maybe you're in the shower, just think in your head or say it out loud. When you're out walking the dog, do it then. When you're driving the car, you could do an audio file on your phone. There are other ways of actually doing your journal practice that doesn't actually have to be putting pen to paper, okay? So give yourself a break. Don't beat yourself up. Try and do it every day in some form or another, and it'd be really cool to hear how you manage to get your journal writing done. I think a lot of people might take inspiration from how other people are getting their journal practice done. And yeah, how does it feel good to you? Do you like saying it out loud? Because, you know, sometimes even for me, like if I'm in the shower, I'm like, yeah, I'm, you know, going through what my life in the now is. I'm kind of like, I know it's going to happen, but for me, I'm more comfortable writing it down. Because my kids might come barging in, like, oh, mommy, and just throw me off my train of thought there. So yeah, for me, I do like pen to paper, and I like to also be able to read over it. So maybe doing an audio file, that might work for you, because then you can listen back to it. It's also really helpful to get used to the sound of your own voice, because whether you need to use your a recording of your voice ever, whether it's for your kids or whether it's for work or your business, it doesn't matter. It's a really good confidence building thing, because when you become comfortable within yourself, then it really helps to propel forward in other areas of your life as well. Okay, so I hope you find this useful, and let me know in the comments how you practice your journal writing, how you practice your spiritual ritual. How do you fit it into having kids, having pets, having a partner? Because you might inspire someone else. Okay, right, so check out my other videos. There's loads of videos on my channel. And also you're very, very welcome to come and join me over on my Facebook group, The Art of Now. It's a really cool community. We've got loads and loads and loads going on over there, and it's loads of free content. So please come and join us over there. We'd love to have you. Right, have an amazing day. Bye.